Mechanical beings in sync. There were beings that lived disconnected from other tribes and civilizations for a long time. Their name is Genex. They are mechanical beings with the power to control energy from nature, such as water, fire, and wind. They humbly used their power to improve the natural environment, as if to heal the planet itself. The Genex were shrouded in mystery, as few of the tribespeople that inhabited the planet even knew they existed. What is their purpose? How long have they existed on this planet? Some of the engineers of the Ally of Justice witnessed their power and started to secretly observe them. Meanwhile, the fight between the Ally of Justice and the Worm invaders was ever increasing in intensity. Weapons including Ally of Justice Catastor were deployed to battlefields across the land, and had achieved a certain level of success. But with the emergence of large specimens such as Worm Aerokin and Worm Illidan, their momentum was beginning to wane. Not only the Ally of Justice engineers, but also the soldiers fighting on the front lines foresaw the battle getting bogged down. Ally of Justice engineers worked to break out of the status quo and conducted various technological developments and studies. But then, a message arrives from the person in charge of surveying the Genex. The Genex and Worm have begun battling one another. The purpose of the Genex is still unknown. However, it is a fact that the Genex have started their own fight against the Worm. Some of the engineers of the Ally of Justice analyzed the behavior of the Genex in the following way. The Genex were originally acting to improve the planet's environment. The Worms must have been recognized by the Genex as an invasive alien species that is destroying and polluting the environment. That must be why they're taking action to eliminate them. The attention of the engineers was focused on somehow incorporating the Genex's power as an Ally of Justice force. After a meticulous investigation, a means of communication was established via a Genex controller. Their ability of harnessing the power of nature to create energy and eliminate their enemies was gradually deciphered. Thus, the research took a leap forward, and they were eventually recognized as part of the Ally of Justice forces. Later, the Genex were manipulated by the engineers and utilized as a weapon of great power. Preparations for a major operation against the Worms was steadily underway, regardless of whether the mechanical beings wanted to participate or not.